What is going on, everybody? Welcome to the final stop of the LZ World Tour. Gates have only just opened and the crowds are packing in. There is so much going on this weekend, on track and off track, and I'm going to be covering it all for you guys. So get a drink, get some snacks, and sit yourself down because this one's going to be a long one. Hope you guys enjoy. So up here on the start line, and I will say this is probably one of the most diverse grids that we've ever had on Irish soil. We've literally got the European champion against people that haven't really done a competitive drift event. And as you can see, maybe to be FD champion going against absolute nobodies like... Okay, joking, obviously that's Dave, but he's got a GoPro in the car, so let's see how that run looks from the inside. And the most high-powered competitive cars versus... well, my measly 250 horsepower 1.6 MX-5. The camera doesn't do us justice, fuck that! Every round we can put a camera down with the BC suspension, see the suspension travel and everything. Just get a little bit of data and a cool clip for BC. Dave's actually put harder springs in the front, which is, fingers crossed, going to help a bit of the understeer on the front of the car. Got a feeling it's going to be a bad idea. Now Dave, I'm here, that's not me.
Yeah, he might be a bit faster.
It might be faster, just don't go plowing into him.
Just remember that I'm about to chase Drift Masters champion in your car, and we haven't even started the event yet. What a time to be alive.
The grid is ridiculous here. You got FD champions, Drift Masters champions, against people that haven't really done any competitive drifting.
This guy, who's got 2 thumbs and fits that description. This guy. We're gonna go have some fun.
Okay, so we're just about to start the show, and we have quite the concoction of cars to be starting the show with. We have Darren's Audi Quattro, we got James from Motor Finesses, very expensive kitted E36. I will say very expensive kitted.
A little bit expensive.
We have a limo, which all the boys are arriving in, which I believe is for funerals. And last but not least, we have our NASCAR. This is the moment of truth, Craig. How bad is the NASCAR?
Pretty bad.
Good luck, buddy.
I need it, trust me. Here we go. I try to do the victory burnouts at the end like every other NASCAR driver at least.
is a handful. Like, I've driven tractors that feel better than this thing. Drift Games, you did a great job making a really bad car.
So I think that kind of went as expected in the NASCAR.
Well, I'm delighted because I said to James, if you get out there and drive this thing like a pro, I'm quitting drifting. There's just no way. There's no point in competing against you. And he came in and it's like, it's undrivable. I was like, thank God, because I thought it was undrivable. So they had a good fun though, and the idea of that part of the show was that, one, secretly make them look a little human. Two, it's a stupid novelty car. Just light-hearted start to the show. We had a Quattro, a Volvo limo, and a NASCAR, and now we get into the serious stuff.
I'm a little bummed I missed that one. That was like a ball.
It was okay, but Adam LZ didn't even get a run because the thing overheated. So
Oh, really?
It was getting pretty hot.
It's
Yeah.
a JC. They do that.
They do that.
Oh, yeah.
And it's not in a conventional aero system there on the front. It's just a big block before it, but it was fine. So I was like, me and Jimmy are standing here going, it's like lining up just casually in Formula Drift and Drift Masters at the same time.
Me and Tom are sitting there. We're both like, we don't belong here.
We're gonna have to.
Look at these guys, look at that. The Drift Masters cars just came from Poland.
50% of the grid is Drift Masters, and that's quite a lot
In their cars.
in their own cars. And 50%.
Well, besides Laurie, but Laurie, it doesn't matter. Laurie's Laurie. He'll drive anything.
But we're gonna give it a go. We got one super lap, means that everybody does one lap. It grids us for 24. So we're just gonna try and have some fun, enjoy it.
That's it.
Don't mess up. That's the big key, I think.
Yeah. Don't mess up, dude. You're doing the super lap and a Supra. You got
Super
this.
lap. Super lap. That's what I'm going to do. All right, we're going to go in the car. This is a big deal now because do I want to do a safe lap or do I kind of want to hook it in? I kind of want to hook it in.
Hook it in, don't
Yeah.
they want to see a safe lap. This is what this is about. You can have some fun, throw in big angle, big smoke.
You know what? All or nothing. If I mess it up, I go 0 and it's still in the show. If I go top, I get like top 16 straight away. I'm going to throw a big angle in. Let's see what happens. Okay, so I've snuck away from the track because everyone's obviously watching the drifting, so it's less busy in the paddock, so I'm going to show you guys the show cars. But before I do that, I want to show you something that's literally just come in, and it's this. So these actually aren't on sale at the moment because we only got a couple of boxes. This is just a little bit of a tease, but I'm going to commit to it now. By the time this video comes out, these will be on sale, so I'm going to put a link down below to the shop and you go pick one of these out. On the front, it's just got the original Drift Games logo with the little Supra touch, and these are really nice. I'm gonna put this one behind, so these won't sell out like they always do before I get one. Okay, so we're gonna start the car show right up at the top, and I've Sol and Craig. You got the show running now, so you got nothing to do.
Yeah, we're flying it, Josh. We're flying it.
Coincidentally, here we go.
Oh, yeah.
There's a bit of a sad story about this car now, isn't there?
Why isn't I thinking of selling it? I don't know. I just think my time, I've had it a long time now, and I just think it's time for me to move on. But I could change my mind tomorrow. So
It's talking like it's your girlfriend. It's just time for me to move on.
it's just, you know, we're not in this together anymore.
So if anyone's interested, DM Craig and see if you can persuade him and twist his nipples to get him to sell.
Something like that.
Triple Eights cars all down here, always representing, very nice, and oh, that's the one I would like.
You could have that car, Josh.
Yeah, you need money to have that car though, and I don't really have any money. Do you reckon your dad would take the hum?
He takes home payments. No issue.
So obviously with the Juicebox barbecue only a few weeks ago, and here we go. The selection from them.
Okay, I've not really looked at this car up close. I've seen about 1,000 videos on it, but it's
Just be easier if you just don't.
super clean. I was going to say I've seen about 74,000 videos on this, so I feel like I know it.
Yeah, you know more than me at this point, like. So I'm sorry. 7 years of dragging out the fucking build.
And you know what? I never saw it once when it wasn't a car like this.
I know.
I've only seen the finished.
Yeah, you never saw the crapness. But every time I walk into the shed, I think it's a project. I feel like I'm going to turn the corner and it's like 17 colours, like, and I'm going to get really sad. So I walk in and go, oh, all right. Trying to have a barbecue or something. You know what I mean? Like, so I need to find a new sad project now.
Did you have any nightmares about this by any chance?
Well, I have nightmares now because it's like super clean. I'm terrified of it. Like,
I remember doing an interview with you a while ago and you're like, I'm going to drive the crap out of this thing. This thing's meant to be drove.
will, but it's so new and nice that I just like, the reason why I'm not is like, I don't care, but like everyone has put so much effort into it that I feel like it'd be a disservice to the people that have really put their heart and soul into it. It's like it's their car and I'm just driving it. Like Jackie's paint job, 18 months of misery.
18 months.
Like, and there's like 5 coats of lacquer on it. Like, it took him weeks to fucking flatten the panels. Like, he went bananas, so I'm scared of the car. Only for a while. It'll eventually fade, like.
We'll see you next year then.
No, next year I'll be doing everything, but I'm terrified of it, honestly.
You'll be out there next year.
Yeah, I'm really scared of it at the moment, so.
It's a credit to you. I'm not sure if I said it to you, but like.
It's a pure Irish thing to say as well. It was great. Just a credit to you, lad.
It's a credit.
Yeah. He's here a while now, like, he's using Irish terms. I love it. The most English accent saying the most Irish thing. And then you need to say, well, where, lad? Like, just pure Irish sayings, like.
Keep her in the ditches.
She's some yoke.
Some yoke. But yeah, look, I'll leave you alone. You're moving, so.
I'm moving. Bye.
Goodbye, guys.
There he is, he's got the thumbs up, he's happy, he said he'd been working on the car all day, they got it dialed and he's feeling confident. Well, let's see. Double A90 carbon Kevlar Toyota Supra 2JZ, 1,000 horsepower underneath the bonnet. Well, he's got the car, he can talk a good talk, but can he walk the walk? And he fires that car in. Good job so far from Dave Egan. He should know this track like no other, but he misses outside zone 3, so that's a point down straight away. Now he's going wide, he's going to go off the track. Oh, just about hangs on as Dave Egan flicks this Supra across the circuit, goes for the big one, drops wheels off circuit again, pulls it back onto the tarmac, now looks for that final outside zone across the line. You know what, Dave? You need to work on it.
Okay, so we're just kind of running past and kind of anything that catches our eye we're kind of looking at, and this is definitely caught our eye. So this is a Mercedes
The 190.
190, and as you can see an RB 26 or 5? 25, RB25 in there. Very unusual engine conversion, but making it work. Oof, and a hydro in there.
That's really cool.
Oh, look at that, Craig. More doors for more people. That's the saying, isn't it?
Is it for sale?
Oh, this is tasty.
That's a nice car.
Is that another RB25 in there?
Yeah.
I mean, you have a PS, you could do this to your PS.
Put it over.
Yeah. You know what, I think for the next car we build, we need to do this whole black stealth engine bay. On paper, I don't think it works, but it really does work. What's your opinion on Euro things?
I'll be a big fan. That's a cool car.
Rumour has it that Craig wants to sell his car to go down a bit of a Euro route as well.
We'll see.
I've got a sneaking suspicion here, Craig. Someone's left the car in the car park and the car show's built around. It wasn't what I was expecting, but not disappointed anyways.
Accent test.
That's a rare thing to find around these ends, I would say. So my good friend Sonax is here, and well, I'd like to say I haven't seen you in a while, but it was only like a couple of weeks ago I saw you.
Yes, that's true, yeah, Cascoom.
We made Chris kind of wash our cars constantly.
That's true, yeah, yeah. Good job, I enjoy it.
I mean, I'm going to put you on camera here. I've got an idea for a cool little montage we're going on.
Alright.
Okay, so get your detailing squirter of choice.
I've got my squirter.
Oh, I like that stuff. That's the stuff that gives you loads of beads really quick. Minimum effort.
Which is what you want. Which is what you want, which is lovely.
Alright, so I'm going to direct this live now. Okay, so you're going to be walking towards the car.
Yeah.
And you're going to chuck the bottle up in the air.
Okay.
And I'm going to film it. And then come down It's going to go into like a dubsteppy, wiping, squirting montage.
Unbelievable, this sounds amazing. Well, let's try and do it first.
Just so you know, this is the behind the scenes of how these videos actually happen.
Yeah.
There's not much production, scripting, writing, anything like that.
Literally what you just said, you just came over. Chris, I'm going to grab you, just throw a bottle in the air and screw it on the car. Like, great, thanks mate.
Are you ready? Should we go into it?
Well, let's give it a go.
I'm not sure about you, but that felt really good.
Well, I hope so.
I just realised it's all of LZ's queued.
We literally got the biggest crowd so far. This is and look at their faces, like they are like, what the hell are these guys doing?
Well, thank you for that. Right.
That's alright, no worries.
Credit where credit's due. You went in on that one.
You made me. You made me.
Right, so you said you're going for the 110%. What went on?
Oh, it went pretty badly. So I thought in my mind, I was sitting on the line, two things were happening. One, I was like, if I do a gangster run, everybody on the internet will think Dave's a really good driver. And then if I do a safe run, it'll just be forgettable. And then I looked across and saw James Deane, Connor Shannon, all the time. I was like, gotta go something big. Went for the big one, didn't work out. I came in way too much angle. I panicked a little on the left foot, should have just let go. Thought I was going to go off, didn't, and then it was just a messy run. So I got a really terrible score. So now I got to go out, battle Connor Falvey, and redeem myself against the man that's been driving the same car all year in Driftmaster. So I'm going to go out there and try and take my own logo off the door. That's the plan.
That's a good plan. Just don't crash. Don't smash your logo off. Paint it off.
Who is the bigger Drift Games driver? They fire in. Look at Falvey's initiation. And that 890 Supra as they fire across the circuit. Connor Falvey now sets himself up. Oh, and he jumps up onto the door. And Dave's Supra stalls up a little bit now. Will Falvey go for another dive onto the door? And he's going to go for it. As Dave gets into this long blast outside zone. Connor Falvey onto the door on the front wheel. Pushes Dave on the grass. Unbelievable. Oh, nice flick to initiation from Falvey, and he kind of catches Dave off guard a little bit there. Now Falvey goes screaming through, drops a little shallow on outside zone 3. Dave comes down the inside, he made a big mistake there as Falvey out front looks at Ross and says, come on old boy, what have you got? As he fires it towards the wall, Dave Egan now tries to close up that front and he jumps up onto the door of the S15 across the line. Unbelievable.
I got some insurance to talk about, okay? What is this?
I want everybody in the stands now to make some noise for who you think won. On my left, Dave Egan. Oh.
No one. Yes. Yes, Mondello.
On my right, Connor Falvey.
Yeah.
I think,
Connor
guys, up in the
Falvey.
tower, we've got our winner. Dave, I'm sorry. Connor, well done.
There you are, buddy. Hey! Okay, so it got a little bit hectic towards the end there because I had to go to a meet and greet and everything. But yeah, super fun day, and it's going to be the same again tomorrow, but it's going to be more action-packed because it's going to be the battles that are going on. But I'm shattered. It's been a long old day, a lot of walking, a lot of talking, but I'm ready to do the same again tomorrow. For now, gonna get some rest and catch you guys in the morning. Okay, so walking around yesterday, there's a few cars that I didn't have time to fully go through. But it's still quiet this morning. I'm gonna have a little bit of a deeper look around, and one of them being this. Okay, so I'm here with Aidan Core. You may know him from a little thing called King of the Cone.
Yeah, maybe.
So this is the car that, of all the cars in the car show, this is the one that drew my attention. I don't know where to start, so please tell me what this is.
Originally a 5.5 horsepower drift kart, and I got the shell custom made for it, and then I wanted it key start, so we changed the engine to a 7.5 horse.
So like, I'm looking on the inside, like, it's got a hydro and
It's got like a hydro.
It's as I say, we changed the engine to a 7.5 horse to leave it a key start, so Keelan can go out to the shade whenever he wants. Just jump in, turn the key, and
Sorry, so when you say key start, is this essentially a go-kart?
yeah, it's basically if you want to see, we can just quickly lift the shell off here. Go ahead, Pop. It doesn't look like much.
So that's where the key is.
That's where the key goes in. But yeah, it's simple when you strip it back.
And then you've obviously put the plastic on the tyres so it does a bit of skidding.
I do a bit of sliding, as the boys say.
Well, I put their tag down below, and one that
That's where we're at here.
Oh, here we go. You can scan the TV, guys.
Yeah. I started off thinking, you know, X amount of pounds would have built it, but I went in over my head a wee bit, and one thing led to another, and now we're in deep into it. But here it's the kids is in the cars. They're mad about drift games. They're mad about. They're here to meet their idols. The kids is into YouTube anyway, so it just says we might as well try and get them out of watching YouTube and into maybe a bit of content themselves. We'll see down the line. You won't know. You might see them on a big screen in the near future.
Absolutely, that's what YouTube's for, is to inspire people. That's why we do it, to keep the car community going and to inspire people to build cars. And well, we weren't really inspiring this, but it's great that this came out.
Yeah.
So you're the driver of this car. Can you get in just so to see how it looks? Oh no! So do you look through the windscreen or?
That's nice.
Like a proper exhaust on it as well. That's so cool. Okay, and this is the second car that I wanted to have a look through. You've built a shell, haven't you?
Yep.
Give me a quick one. Obviously, is
M62, 4.4 V8, 62 precision turbo, 530D gearbox, E36 diff, medium case, and BMW shafts.
all in a tiny package of an MX-5. So obviously with all this pipe work, so you did this all yourself. You're behind Celtic Customs, so this has kind of been everything that you've learned up to this stage you've put into this car. This is all titanium, is it?
Yeah. But they did an exhaust as well.
Oh. And what sort of power do you reckon you'd be getting out of this in the end?
I'd like to get the dyno figure of 500.
So 500 horsepower. I know in one of these this has been cut and tubed and everything like that.
Yeah.
You're probably looking at 900 and just tipping into 1,000 kilos in this car and 500 horsepower.
Yeah, something to wake you up.
All super tidy on the inside, and you made all these plates. Obviously, you've got your logo etched, lasered into and everything. Super tidy cage. Like MX-5s kind of don't get this level gone into because they kind of stay as like a bit of a bash practice day car. But like, it's so good to see these getting taken to the next level and the level of detail that you've gone from this. And I will also say one thing, I kind of missed this at the start. This is a Mark II.
This is the Mark II, yeah, with Mark I front.
It just looks like a Mark I, and I've asked this question because obviously the Mark I is way nicer than the Mark II, but it's not as easy.
No, not too easy, no.
There's a reason people don't do this conversion anyways. Just show me around and serious build. So we're here with the IS200s, obviously going to a major development at the moment, and we're a little bit scared because obviously people only have one run in this, so it'd mess people up if they had the traction off, when obviously it needs to be on. But you've dummy-proofed this.
It's pretty much idiot-proof.
So you just drove a screw through the button?
Same modification, 2 cars. Simple. Simple.
But effective.
Every lap, to be honest, is just learning. I'm learning with a lot of people watching, so it's a little bit more high pressure, but today we're going to get some practice in. We're going to battle with Tessa Whittock in the top 24, so it's going to be interesting. The weather's going to be interesting. It's going to be a testing day, but every lap I do, I get a little bit more comfortable, and I guess that's the whole point, right? It's not about instantly being great. It's kind of a strange car, a lot of power, a lot of car for me, but every run I do, I feel a little bit more comfortable. So we got another couple of laps in this morning. Hopefully we're ready for top 24.
Fire starter.
inevitable has happened. It's rained. We thought positive for long enough, but the positivity was overpowered with, well, the Irish weather. But as you can see in the distance, there is a hint of blue sky. So Mondello has a special sort of force field around. It's kind of like a magnet that repels against each other around Mondello. So the clouds look like they're coming thick and strong, but actually sometimes they repel around Mondello, which I think is what's happened, because we're supposed to get rain all day today, but we've actually only had maybe an hour, so fingers crossed we're past the worst of it. Right, we're going to do a small damage report on the cars. Chris, I've been really bad at reporting on the cars up to this point. Dave's bumper isn't great, rest of the car's good. My car doesn't sound great now. There's a slight issue at the moment. We're running on 3 cylinders instead of 4 to try and different injectors and everything like that. So fingers crossed that we get it up running strong on 4. And Laurie is not in the pits, so I think he's in the rev off up on the intro to the show. So I'm going to go up there now and see what's going on. I was coming up here to see the damage report, and I think it's not great. It appears to be not turning over, which would probably confirm engine gone.
So sorry. Yeah, I was told to rev it. I rev it. Yeah, it went bad noise and bad smoke.
Yeah, we're ever the optimist coming in saying it could just be something, and you said no, that's a bad noise.
I have some experience. This was my 4th V8 this year, so yeah.
It's alright, buddy. Honestly, I'm more annoyed that we didn't see you in competition in it, because you're flying all day, and I want to see this car go to the podium, but
yeah.
I don't think it's meant to be.
Yeah, too bad.
So as bad as that kind of looks and everything like that, it's yes, it's obviously a bit gutting that the engine's gone, but if you've been following the content for the last few months, you know that we have a Mass Motorsport engine in the Middle East that we're going to be refreshing this in. So it's just gone from changing the engine because we wanted to, now to a necessity of changing the engines. So yeah, sucks that it's blown, sucks that we didn't see Laurie in competition, but the car's not dead. We're still keeping the car, we're progressing it, we're upgrading it, better and stronger than ever next year.
Well, Finn couldn't break it, Josh couldn't break it, Laurie Heinen though, he came in hot.
You want to show them?
He blew the engine static too, he wasn't even moving, which is impressive. But Laurie's going to jump in another car now, so it's fine.
Even Dave could tell that spot.
Oh, I'm like, I'm not a mechanic, but that to me looks like it's broken. But lads, if you can't laugh,
you cry.
You just cry all day. Josh lost 2 engines in a half an hour and he's not even driving.
People say I brake a lot when I'm driving. I brake way more when I'm not driving.
You're really safer when you're driving than when you're standing around watching it, because that's when everything breaks. We keep the show rolling, that's what we can do.
And I heard he's in, yep, okay.
So we are down trackside. Guys, give it up one more time. Whoever thought they'd ever see Adam LC doing rings in an IS200 with a hurl out the window, wearing these boots. He's got the boots.
Adam, he's a better driver than you.
That was rude. So true.
What's going on? He may get in, but I'm not sure he's coming out. little bit of bad luck outside. The show must go on, and we're just about to go into battles now. Dave's lining up, I believe.
So we're about to head into battles in Mondello. It's wet and it's dry. I've never done any wet laps in the car. It's patchy. This is going to be so sketchy, but I'm hyped, man. We're here, the crowd's here. LC World Tour, last event of the year. Whatever happens, we got time to fix it. We fixed everything else, so let's hope this one holds together. But it's going to be fun.
Just send it.
It'll be fine. It'll be fine. It'll be fine.
This is the team drift battle that we'd love to see. And look at this fantasy battle. They all start to gather up on outside zone 4. Big transition back as they fire towards the wall. Around that final outside zone across the line. Mondello Park for one last time. Make some noise! Dave trying to get a little bit of run up here with Tessa as they come through the chicane now. Tessa said she felt a little bit nervous, and so did Dave. What can they do as they come through the gears? Tessa moves the Skyline the back of her hand. She flicks her Skyline to angle. Nice initiation from Tessa and leads Dave. But Dust as she goes nice and wide for outside zone 3. A lot more catching up to the Regan now. To the wall, even goes for a dive, but he's not even in the fight, and Tessa brings him across the line.
Wow, Dave was not prepared for that.
Through the gears, that carbon Kevlar Supra, but look at Tessa Witt on the back bumper, no messing around as she fires through. Oh! Dave has to shut it down and almost puts Tessa way off into the grass. And well.
See, I'm here with Dave and Tess. Dave, what happened out there?
Yeah, my gearbox jumping out of gear. So on the first run, it was just, I went down the straight, it kept jumping out of gear, I had to hold it in, and then when I pulled fourth there, it just went to neutral. So unfortunately, gearbox issues again, but Tess, her lead run was amazing, so she deserves this one 100% regardless of the mechanical failure. She put in the run of a lifetime in front of me, so she's a star.
Came in the way that I'm leaving, came in the wave of the people, B-I-G-I, stand feet away from an equal. When you got it, get it, hold it down and handle business, then you know they play it low, just in case you get twisted.
Decision is in. And taking it through to the final 4 is nobody. It's one more time. Go and get Bryce.
It's time, Joshy.
A month I've been waiting for this.
It's time, Joshy. This is the most excited I've been all day.
I've never been so excited for it one more time.
This is the bet. This is it. This is what it's all about. Drifting, baby.
Here we go.
Richard to the Stock Guys 200. I can't believe I'm even saying this. It doesn't even make sense. They're flat to the floor, ladies and gentlemen. There's no messing around. What will he do? Oh no, Richards goes for an early initiation as James Deane puts him right where it needs to be. Oh no, wavering there, but look at this. As Martin Richards goes for another year. That's what I'm talking about. Door to door. Oh, the transition. Early tire lights on the door. James Deane's eyes to him. Richards goes for it. Doors James Deane across the line. One last transition to go. He blocks him. He impedes the link up. It doesn't matter anymore as they fire it. James Deane gets the job done across the line.
This is everything to me. This
They know it's over.
They know it's over. They have no idea it's over.
They're just going to keep going.
That's fine with me. There are bits and pieces flying. They're just going to keep going. Gentlemen, we need those cars for later.
With Martin Richards to lead out James Deane, just expect pure carnage this time. Oh, a little opposite flick from both guys. They fire in, they look for this outside zone. James Deane a little lost now. What can he do? Can he find the door? He certainly can, as he now starts to straight pay. They go forward. Oh! Close on the transition. Martin Richards going for it, but he's not letting James Deane get too up close and past them. Oh!
Martin, man, what did you do?
I thought it was a BMW compact we were driving.
What were you doing to the side of that?
Oh, there you go.
One battle these cars made.
Dave said, like, it's grand, we'll just get through the event and we'll just sell them. It's fine. Like, or like, we'll just pass them on and like, we'll make the money back. It'll be a funny thing. Never raced or rallied.
I feel sorry for the rest of the lads now that have to follow that. Hard act to follow.
Mondello's wrecked, the cars are wrecked, my friends' cars are wrecked, our cars were wrecked, we bought cars last week, they're wrecked, the cars we used to have, they're also wrecked. The team is wrecked, but what a day, what a day. Adam Ivel, Adam O'Connor, under pressure. Get him up! It was 30 seconds of sun. Adam almost got sunburned there earlier on, so we were worried.
Came out for 7 seconds, I'm absolutely
This
wrecked.
is the man putting in all of the work over the last couple of weeks to make this all, and it was an absolute shit show we put together of madness, and you made it look like we actually knew what was going on when we really didn't. So, oh, now we got to tear it all down, but look at all these people leaving with smiles on their faces. That is the point.
You should have seen how long that took to put up.